The power of partnering with ROK Financial. And you're going to learn about our company, you're going to learn about our partnership, and you're going to learn a lot about how we're helping small businesses in today's day. And that's what I'm going to go over with you all. Again, this presentation is estimated to go around 35 to 45 minutes. If you hang around for the entirety of it, we'll appreciate it. If you gain some nuggets of information as we go along, we're gonna share some valuable content here to help you understand what we're doing here at ROK and how we're empowering the heartbeat of America, let's say, within our small business community. So that's me. I'm Timothy. I'm currently the Director of Business Development here at ROK Financial. I started in the industry in 2019. Believe it or not, with no finance background. I actually had to learn everything from scratch, which some of you might be in that same position. And I can assure you, don't be afraid. There's a lot to learn, but with time, just like everything, will come perfection. So as you go through a partner platform like ours, there's some people that see success within weeks, and there's some where it takes months to see success. But understand that with our platform, we're going to give you the tools, we're going to give you the information to hopefully be able to provide additional value to some of the people that you work with or some of the people that are in your network, or let's even say your sphere of influence. If you wanted to take down my email and my phone number, I'm available 24/7. I answer calls as early as 5 a.m. in the morning to as late as 8 to 9 p.m. at night. So if you ever want to shoot me a text or give me a ring about anything, you have my information there. It'll also be shared at the end. So let's get into an overview of our company, ROK Financial. Essentially, with what ROK Financial does, we're committed to establishing very strong relationships with business owner clients, lenders and banks that are out there, and people like yourself, our referral partners. What we do is we provide some of the best financing solutions available for business owners while creating a positive experience with obtaining that financing. Now, if you are a business owner yourself, or you've spoken with a business owner in the past about lending and financing processes, oftentimes it's very stressful. It's very document intensive. It's a lot of paperwork to fill out. With our platform, we've developed and streamlined the application process to as little as 6 to 12 hours for business owners. And we're going to go through all of that and how we're able to do that and how you're going to be able to do that by becoming a partner with us. ROK Financial, we're very proud here to be able to serve the heartbeat of our country, which we firmly believe is the small to medium business community. And lastly, if we were to have a vision, which we absolutely do, and we embody it every day, our vision is to help business owners generate perpetual opportunities, ongoing opportunities through simple business financing options. And our platform is what allows them to do that. Not clicking slide, Christina, may you help? Thank you. So let's just get started. Some frequently asked questions. You're on this webinar likely because you're looking for an outlet. You're looking for an additional potential income opportunity, but maybe even more so, an additional value add opportunity to some of the business owners you work with or are trying to work with. So how do you become a partner? Well, you've taken the first step. You're on this webinar. You're going to learn the ins and outs of everything that we do here and see if you can see success like others are seeing success by becoming a partner through our platform. Now, do you need experience to become a partner? Absolutely not. Like I mentioned earlier, I came into this field with absolutely no experience. And in the past 5 years in doing so, even through the pandemic, have worked 3 to 4 different positions at ROK Financial alone. So I've been able to take the limited experience that I had when I started in this and been able to apply it each and every day to continue to get better and better and more knowledgeable about business financing, even with no experience prior to starting. Now, is there a fee to get started with ROK Financial? Absolutely, there is not. Most companies out there may have application fees for their clients. They may have partnership fees to offer their services. We've been able to develop a platform that's completely free for our partners and gives you multitudes of different technology, different information, different guidance and material, and you'll see all of that in this presentation. And now, do you need to be a business owner to refer clients? No, you do not. If you're someone that works with business owners or you have friends, colleagues, family that are business owners, this is going to be something relevant to you. So what makes ROK Financial ROK? What is it exactly that we do? So like I mentioned earlier, we streamline the application process for small business owners who are looking to get financing to grow their business. If you go to a bank to access financing, there's likely going to be multitudes of paperwork needed And it's going to be expected a 1 to 2 week process to hear back from that bank on if you're approved or declined. Now, one thing that we've been able to develop over the past few years is a process where speed is a major priority. Getting the information over to the business owner of what their approvals are and what the programs are available to them is our number one priority. And we've been able to streamline that process down to as little as 1 to 2 days for businesses, regardless of whether they're applying for 10,000 or they're applying for 2 million in their business. On top of that, what allows us to have that speed and that efficiency is a very strong network. ROK Financial as a company and a brand has only been around for about half a decade now at the end of this year, but our executive team and our platform really has been operating since the early 2009, 2010 area, where we first started compared to where we are now. There is ample different products, different programs, different lenders that are out there. And we've been able to stay on par with them and continue to add more and more resources to be able to serve a diverse business network. Now, on top of that, programs is one of the most important ones you'll see here. Businesses need access to financing to grow their companies, but they don't always know what the best program is for them. Do you want to apply for a 10-year SBA loan, or do you maybe want to apply for a 12-month revolving line of credit? Our platform allows our business advisors to speak with each and every business owner that gets referred to us and help them understand what the best program is going to be based on what their opportunity is. Now, on top of that, we have an incredible support system behind the scenes. We're broken out pretty much departmentally within accounting, marketing, administration, lender support, business advisory, business development. And what that allows us to do is have multiple people working with each business that applies with us. So it's not just like you have one individual that's working alongside of you to help you get access to financing. We actually have 5 to 6 individuals on our team working together to help provide speed, provide efficiency, and provide the programs that businesses are looking for. And now on top of that, of course, with our partner platform comes revenue compensation from being able to refer business to us. Anyone that refers ROK, a business owner that accepts financing through our platform, they're going to have the ability to generate a residual income stream from that client accessing financing through our platform. When I say network, really what I mean is that we have access to companies that work with some of the biggest businesses when it comes to small to medium business, and even some of the smaller businesses, ones that may have just started within the most recent 3 to 6 months. So ROK could be your one-stop shop for all business financing needs, whether you're working with a construction business that's been around for 10 years, or maybe you know someone who started an e-commerce business 6 months ago. Our network consists of the top lenders in the industry, and we're going to leverage those lenders based on each client that you may bring to us. Now, with this network, it's going to allow us to fund the business that you may have in your network that other traditional lenders and banks may not even consider. Real quick factual information are that banks look at multiple years of tax returns for businesses when they apply for a loan through them. If you're a business under a year old, you don't have any tax returns yet. So the bank may not even consider your application, whereas a platform like ours may have a multitude of products available for you, even if you haven't been in business for a year yet. So what that's going to allow you to do is actually take on more clients and be able to earn more referral compensation, being we do have a very wide range of businesses that we assist here. Excuse me. Some of the products that we offer. So when we first started our business and our first 10 to 12 years doing this, we were strictly unsecured lending. Term loans, revolving credit lines, merchant cash advances. That was one of the very, very early products available when it comes to business financing outside of banking. But over the past few years, we've actually gone into more secured lending products as well. We're able to offer the SBA 7A program. We're able to offer equipment financing regardless of the industry. And we've even been able to finance commercial real estate and existing assets for businesses based on what their need is. So now you're probably looking at this slide saying, wow, these are a lot of programs. How am I supposed to know what's best for the businesses that I work with? That's exactly what our company is going to help you do. We're going to help business owners understand the products that are available in today's day, and then go over what programs might be best for them based on what that business is looking to do. So when it comes to you speaking with a business owner, you don't have to know these programs ins and outs. You don't have to know what the qualifications for them are. Our team is designed to be able to educate, consult, and advise businesses on which program might be best for them based on their opportunity. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Winter feels. So again, going through our slides, there's a lot of support when it comes to working with our team. We will tailor a custom marketing plan for you based on what it is that you do. We work with people that are digital marketers. We work with people who are in accounting and bookkeeping. We work with people that do tax preparation. If you want to develop a plan with us on how to capture your network, you're going to have a dedicated associate specifically on my team that's going to be able to go over what those solutions may look like for you. Now, on top of that, we have an experienced team. Some of the advisors that have been working with us have been working since we first started in the space, been doing this 10 plus years. So now not only will you have a dedicated business development associate when you become a referral partner with us, but you're also going to be able to leverage the advisors on our team, the sales managers on our team. And we stress the importance of communication. So if you're working on a client with one of the advisors on our team, you're going to have access to actually work and speak with that advisor directly, just as you would your dedicated associate that's working with you at all times. Now, one thing that we've developed and really stressed is the communication side of the lending business. When you become a partner with ROK Financial, you're going to get access to a direct portal through Salesforce CRM, one of the largest CRM companies in the world. And that portal is going to allow you to feel as involved or as little involved as you want in the process. You can monitor and track the status of your client as they're working with us. You can leverage some of the marketing material and the hours worth of training videos that we provide in that portal. But essentially, it's going to give you the feeling of being very hands-on when you don't have to be. So we can do everything for you from A to Z, and you can leverage that portal to be kept in the loop of exactly what's taking place with your client, and also leverage some of the training, the marketing material, the landing pages, and a bunch of other tools that we utilize in that portal for you if you were to get activated with us on our partner platform. Now, how do we do this? Over the past few years, some of these companies on this list are new to us, and some of them we've been doing business with for 5 to 10 years now. But we leverage multiple social media and technological angles to help you bring in more business. One of those is DocuSign. If you've never heard of DocuSign, I can almost assure you, you might have signed a document through DocuSign if you've ever completed something electronically from an application. And what we actually allow you to do is leverage DocuSign in sending applications to the customers that you work with. Now, in today's day, everything is done by phone or computer, right? So it's important that you have access to this type of information because it allows us to be more speedy and more efficient when it comes to the application process. On top of that, our dedicated marketing team is there to put together content for you around business financing. So let's say you're in Facebook groups or you're in LinkedIn groups and you have networks of businesses or potential business owners that you work with. We actually provide hundreds of blog posts on the type of financing that we offer so that you can go into those groups and leverage that tool and actually post on your behalf information about business financing. And if anybody goes through that link, they're then going to be coded to you. So you're going to be able to leverage the social media networks that you have through some of this technology. Here's something really cool. This is specific to ROK Financial. This is our portal. Now, when you log into your portal, you're going to see there's dashboards, there's applications, there's landing page links. But what this is going to do is essentially be a hub for you and show you the progress of the clients that you're sending to us that we're working on together. If you sent us something 5 years ago, it's still going to live in this area. If you sent us something yesterday, it's likely been updated since the last time you sent it to us. And where you'd see those updates would be by logging into your customized portal and seeing where a client's at in the process. Now, why is this important? Because a lot of companies out there that do financing don't have these types of technological tools to help their partners feel involved. And one thing that we stress and prioritize through our platform is that our partners can be as hands-on or they could be as hands-off as they want to be. So if you have a client that you've been working with for a very long time and you want to be involved in that process, here's a portal and here's a dedicated associate that's going to work with you through every opportunity you have. Or if you're someone that wants to bring in business and stay hands off and just hear about the good news when the good news comes in, you have the ability to do that. So essentially, when you sign up with ROK, you're going to get a lot of tools and a lot of technically advanced information that you can then utilize to go out and capture business in your network and or stay tuned and informed as we're working on businesses in your network together. Now, we haven't even been able to discuss this yet, but of course, there is going to be a financial piece to partnering with ROK Financial. In fact, we provide heavily competitive compensation to our partners on all funded transactions, regardless of whether they take a commercial product or an unsecured product. All of this information as well will be tracked in that portal for you. So if you look in the bottom right hand of the screen, this partner that's working with us now has closed over 200,000 in volume with us this month. They see what their volume was with us last month, and they even get to see what their commissions are on a monthly, quarterly, and yearly basis. So if you're somebody that wants to look at this opportunity as, hey, how can I generate residual income from a platform like ROK's? We actually give you the ability to track it and track it very statistically through that portal. There's also override programs in what we do. So if you're someone that doesn't work directly with business owners too often, but you know a few people that do, you actually have the ability to send them to us and generate an override on anything that those individuals send to us. And really, all you'd have to do is make that introduction. So whether you're someone that comes across business owners every day, every week, every month, or you're somebody that has a network of people that do, you have a network of CPAs or bankers or professionals that work with business owners and financial services, this could be a good program for you. So let's get into the nitty gritty, the process. What is it like for you when you refer a business owner to ROK? So we like to think that there's three things that we really need when it comes to a business looking for financing. We need a name, we need a phone number, and we want to know what their need is. What are they looking to utilize financing for? Now, let's say you have a conversation with someone and they're looking for financing. All you'd really have to do is get their contact information and prepare them that, hey, my partner, ROK Financial, who helps me with businesses that are looking to secure financing, is going to reach out and do a discovery call with you. Now, if you wanted to do that process, your next steps would be sitting back, relaxing, and being informed of where that client's at in the process as they progress with us. So if you're someone that wants to be involved, it might be a little bit different for you. If you're someone who's listening here that's in the lending space already, you're familiar with the documents that need to be collected, you can have that hand in the process as well. And it's only going to expedite things for your client. But if you're someone that says, hey, I have someone that's interested, but they need more info and I'm not really sure what the answers are to their questions, this is where you can leverage our full service approach and say, hey, Timothy, here's John Smith from John's Plumbing. He wants to learn more about your line of credit program. You make an email introduction or you refer that client information over through our portal. And now we have an advisor on the phone with that individual in the next few business hours going over what types of products are going to be available for them. So the process of becoming a partner is just as easy as the process of actually referring business to us. And the more we know about what you do and how you work with the customers you're going to refer over, is the more we can make an accommodable process for you that makes it streamlined, makes it stress-free, and all the important stuff that comes with this type of transaction. So another piece of technology that we didn't get to talk about yet is actually proprietary technology to us because we created it. Now, this is a ROK offer calculator. Now, back in the day when businesses would get offers from banks or from lenders, they'd typically get an email saying, here's your offer and here's your term length. And what we decided to do was say, hey, let's put the ball in the court of the business and let them understand if they wanted to decide between $50,000, $64,500, $73,821, whatever they wanted to decide, give them a tool that shows them the customization of what they're looking for. So we developed an offer calculator. It's available to our clients and it's available to our partners. So if you're someone who's in the financial space and you want to know about what your client's qualifying for, you can see exactly what they're qualifying for through this technology. It's going to allow them to pretty much have a slider that they can move left to right, and their payment frequency, their payment amount is all going to change based on the dollar amount they select. And what a lot of business owners like about this solution is we'll get calls from them after they review this and say, hey, I'm interested in learning more about XYZ on this dollar amount. Now, if we just sent them an email with what that offer was, it might be hard for them to come to that conclusion. But being we can put multiple different offers from multiple different lenders into this technology, it actually allows them to much more simply review the offers that are out there for them, and even gives our partners the ability to review the offers for them if they are someone that, let's say, has a relationship in their business or does have a financial role in their business, let's say. So if you're someone that wants to access this technology on your first client that you're working on with us in the future, feel free to let the business development associate that you're working with know that you'd want to see the offer calculator for your client, and we'd be happy to share that with you. So let's get into some of the reviews from the partners directly that have sent us business in the past and have had positive experiences. When it comes to lending in general, like I mentioned earlier, it's oftentimes a very stressful process for businesses. What we've been enabling businesses to do is access financing and have an enjoyable experience while doing so. And if you were to go on Google right now or pop open a new tab on your computer and type ROK Financial in, you're going to see 500 plus reviews across multiple different platforms from both our partners and our clients. And there's a reason why. We're very transparent, we're very communicative, we're very open and informative when it comes to business financing in general. And we want to help educate our partners on everything that we've learned in the space so that they could also make better decisions for the clients that they're working with. So if you to read through some of these, you'll see some shout outs from some of my team members directly, Austin and Ryan. But if you were to go online and go through some of these go through some of these reviews, I'm sorry, you'll see both partners and clients that are working with us and having a positive experience, even in cases where they don't access financing through our platform or we're not able to close a partner's deal, just because of the fact that we have such a positive experience around accessing financing, that there's times where people come to us and learn more about what they need to do, and they come back in 3, 6, 9 months and apply and have that experience that they were originally going to have. So the proof is in the pudding. Feel free to look us up online and see what people are saying about us and how we work directly with businesses and with our partners. And it wouldn't be a slideshow for ROK without some of our success stories. Now, the reason that we post this information is that it's important to know what other businesses are doing with the financing that they're getting. So we have an example on the left here about a plumber getting access to financing to actually consolidate two existing loans that they already had on their business. So there are a lot of times where people come to us and they have existing loans on their business. Being we have long-term programs here, there are times where we help businesses take out short-term debts and pretty much consolidate them into one longer-term debt, so they only have one payment obligation to make rather than two. So in the scenario on the left, a plumber came to us with existing financing on their business. They still needed more financing, believe it or not, even though they did have two existing loans against them. And we were able to actually pay off those two existing loans and still help them get capital in their business for them to utilize for things like inventory, material, equipment, etc. Some of the industries that we see very, very often here, anything related to specialty contracting or any specialty trades, plumbers, electricians, home remodelers, contractors, any type of construction. We see a lot of trucking and transportation businesses as well. So freight brokers, individual drivers, companies related to logistics, et cetera. And really more than anything, what we see are the types of businesses that we walk into on a daily basis, retail businesses. We help a lot of beauty and nail salons. We help a lot of restaurants and retail stores. We helped a lot of liquor stores. Any type of business that you walk into to purchase a product from is probably one of the top scoring industries when it comes to this style of financing. So when you're out there and you're thinking about, hey, how can I come across business owners for ROK? Believe it or not, it's more the mom and pop business that you're supporting because they're local in your community than it is those multi-million-dollar businesses, which are what most banks are looking for. So although we do have two very large success stories on this slide, know that a common funding amount for us is typically between 50 to 100,000. And that's usually our smaller business to consumer retail level business that you drive past on your way to work and or that you're walking into to purchase a product or purchase a service. So here we are. If you're somebody that has learned something from this slide and you want to continue to be educated when it comes to business financing, take out your smart device, take out your camera and scan this QR code. It's going to prompt you to a partner form to fill out where you're then going to be able to sign up and be a referral partner with us. Also in the chat, if you don't have your phone handy, you can click on the link that was posted by our marketing team and also sign up to become a partner there. What would happen next is one of the dedicated associates on my team would reach out to you with the sole purpose of wanting to learn more about you, learn more about what it is that you do, what type of space that you're in, and see how we can integrate with you to see if you can leverage our platform to the business owners that you work with. There's probably a lot of questions that came up. I'm going to go through the Q&A here shortly. But again, if you're somebody that wants to learn more, or there's still some existing questions, or you're someone with a specific scenario, fill out this link. It's free to partner with us. You can take up my team's time when it comes to scenarios or questions, and we'd be excited to kind of educate you and help you understand what's available today when it comes to business financing in general, but also even more than that, what might be beneficial to you and how you can work with us directly. So again, I want to thank everybody for being here. This was the first time of me being up here solo, so I appreciate you all spending your time with me, and I look forward to the opportunity to connect with you personally in the future and on future webinars like this. Everyone have a great day, and thank you so much for joining.